Hello, my beautiful Virgos. If you want a personal reading or if you want spiritual life coaching, you can email me and my information will be in the description box. Let's just hop right into this. This reading, the energy just seems a little bit messy. A little bit messy. I hear evening the score, wanting to get back with you, wanting to get back at you. All right. I don't know if you are going back and forth with, if you are a feminine Virgo coming on here, you can have another feminine who could be very, very competitive, very jealous of you and wants to like bring you down or break you down for whatever reason. They can just feel like you're better than them or you got one up on them. All right. They may, because I see you busy. You're really occupied. You probably have work to do. I see you like you take care of your home. You are really big this week on structured and staying in balance. And you can have someone trying to throw you off a balance. And what they could be doing is even like purposely like sending subliminal messages. They could be posting on the internet. They be posting on the internet, and because I see someone sharing something like, what do they say? What do they say? What do they say now? And da da da. Just be careful who you share your information with, because not everybody who poses as a friend is the biggest thing that I want to say, and there could be private information that's being leaked about you and could be used as a tool to try to attack your character or pull you down when you are trying your best to stay up. It can even be a situation where if you're Virgo coming to this and you have a boyfriend, if you have a girlfriend and they have an ex that's pissed and jealous and they're purposely incompetent, like, doing things to in hopes like break you up. It's a situation like that. All right. You can't make this stuff up, even if you wanted to. So it says online looking for info. So let me tell you, somebody is looking you up, and whoever this person is, honey, they got time. They just have time. You don't look like you have time, but they have time. They're trying to get information on you. They're trying to search up your information online. They have someone else with them that's trying to help them find information on you. You could be about to go on a vacation or go hang out with people. Okay? And if you're in a relationship, maybe you and your boo thing, your lover could be going on a vacation together. All right. So it shows. Yeah. And once again, with the two people meeting and discussing, you got two people who you could have even had put your page private. You could have put your page private, or is this you could have blocked somebody off your social media so that they can't see what's going on with you. It could be too, like for some of you too, it could be someone that you known from childhood and you guys used to be good, but then you found out that this person was like a covert narcissist, or they were posing as a friend and they turned into an enemy because your life started to get better. You found love. They didn't find love yet. You found your dream career. You're working on your business. They got time. They got time. So they can be using their time to like be up in your business, or if they have a friend that knows you, then they'll ask that friend when they get around, like, oh, let me see your page so that they can look. So somebody who's still obsessed and wants to know what's going on for you, and the issue is, if you did clash with this person, you probably told them that some stuff, and now they're hoping that things don't work out for you, like negativity. But deep down inside, with all that they're doing, the truth is just they feel cut out your life, and they just feel sad. They feel so sad without you. They feel crushed. Also, like everything that you could have said back to them came true, so if you could have said, you guys could have had words back and forth, everything that you said about this feminine if you're a female, and this male if you're a male. So it's the same gender. It started to happen to them. They feel crushed, so they're watching your life to see, well, shit, you didn't say my life is going to fall apart. Is yours going to fall apart too? They're waiting and they're crushed. They have lots of anxiety. They can be really triggered by you, trying to act like they don't care at times, but they can't help themselves. They just can't. It can be a person who's very childish. If you didn't know them during childhood, it just could be someone who's so childish. And that's what you noticed about them, and that's why you got rid of them. Like, you're childish. You're highly protected from anybody trying to hurt you. You're highly protected. You're very adored by other people. People love you. People have tabs on you to see if you're okay as well. And I have to put that in there, right? You can't just be a person who delivers bad news and not delivers the good with the bad, right? Because that's what life is all about, good and bad. So the truth is, there's people who admire you. There's people who look up to you. There's people who's inspired by you. There's people who are waiting for you to post also, because they love to see, like, you. The fact that you keep going and you don't give up is giving someone else the strength to fight. So keep fighting the good fight. You're highly, highly protected. And if you haven't spoken to a soulmate in a while, I hear you I hear you sound like a broken record to me. You could have been at odds with your lover and telling them the same thing. Like, I don't like it when you do this. I don't like when you do that. I wish you would just talk to me about this. Da, da, da. You guys could have been at odds with each other. And it is a soulmate. It is somebody who adores you, but they hate to be wrong. They hate to be wrong. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. They don't like to be wrong. They don't like the fact of somebody else looking down on them. This can be a person who is highly respected and seen really big, and people can come to this person for all kinds of advice, and they can feel like they're the Don, the Don. I just say that. The Don just means like a person of power, person in a high position, a person of power. So they feel like they're the Don. And then when you come up against them and you start to recognize like fault in them, you start to notice defaults in them and you call them out, then they feel really broken and they feel like hurt for some reason. They don't like to be wrong. They don't like when people don't see them in a high light. So if you tell them things that they don't want to hear, then they can possibly give you the silent treatment and like push you away because their ego. Whoo. Now I think I'm getting somewhere. Because their ego, they have a huge ego. Their ego is too big. So every time you tell them something, I hear nosy neighbors. You have nosy neighbors. You have nosy neighbors that want to know what you're up to. You slept with somebody you have a neighbor or somebody near you that you slept with. They want to know what you've been up to. They want to know if you missed them. They want to know if you're taken. They want to know if you were joking the last thing that you said to them. They want to know a lot of things about you. You have a neighbor who's going to be watching you. Now, or the cross watcher. So yeah, if they're on the verge of speaking to you, it's just like every time you call them out, it's like a hit to their ego and they just need to recover. That sounds like narcissistic injury. I don't think they're a narcissist though. I really don't. Right? We gotta stop with this narcissism. I really don't think they are at all. I don't feel it energetically. Like they have this huge, it's just someone who doesn't like to be wrong. And if they are wrong, they just need time. They're going to, they're on the verge to talk to you. Ooh. It's like third party. Maybe you felt like this connection was out of balance because there was a third party. You felt like you had proof that they were with someone else. It shows receipts. So you felt like there was a third party This could have been what you told them. Like, I don't think I'm the only one. I think you're dealing with other people and you make it so obvious, and they can't stop thinking about you. They have a lot of unconditional love for you. Were you right? Were you right? Were you right about the third party? Because it shows you have receipts. So is this who's spying on you? Let me see. Do they have a third party? You could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They love making love to you. Two of Cups. They just feel love with you. They fell in love with you. You can also be with an Aquarius. They feel like you hit below the belt. You know, like they feel like you hit below the belt. They also feel like sometimes you have them on hold. Sometimes you have them on hold and you bring up the past too much. Is there a third party? You could, I mean, Two of Wands just means I have to dig a little deeper. Two of Wands means there could have possibly have been a third party. I'm gonna go into the extended and find out. I'll go deeper on the extended, because the only thing, like with Empress, they find you to be the Empress. With you, they have emotional fulfillment. Even if they did have a third party, I don't know what kind of connection that was. Page of Cups, they could have been with a younger water sign or a younger fire sign that lived at a distance from them, and somebody that they were just communicating to, like somebody that they were just talking to, you know, somebody that they could have just been like texting back and forth and talking to. But with you, they love you and they want to heal this with you, and they have unconditional love for you. With receipts and proof, did you see text messages of this person going back and forth? Let me see. I got nothing but love for you, baby. What you got? Yeah, whatever. They got yeah, you know this person's thinking about you. They're obsessed with you. You can feel it. But you did have time apart, and it could have been about suspicions. I'm sorry. Like, I'll go on the extended, I'll find out for real, but there's going to be a lot of forgiveness between you and this person, all right? You guys had time apart. During the time apart, you could have been out hanging out with your friends, leaning on support. They could have been out with their friends and or being to themselves, and you guys are going to forgive each other because this person is really obsessed with you. They see stability with you, like longevity with you. And they even know that you listen to your intuition, all right? When you come back with this person, you are going to be moving more slower with them. And I hear your best friend and you could be going out for drinks. It shows creativity. You're going to be very, very creative. You have lots and lots and lots of money coming towards you. You got a lot of money. Get to the money, honey. I was looking for my money cards. All right. Woo-hoo. They feel like all this love, you can't just throw it away, right? We've been together. All this love, you can't just throw it away. They don't want you just to throw the love away. Yeah, you have a lot of money coming, especially if you have a service that you give to people, something that you do working with people. You have lots of money coming, you know. You have transformation. You can be seeing a huge increase. Yep, success. You can see a huge increase in finances. And I'm going to do full spread on your person and go into the third party, if there is one. All right. I send you so much love and light.